The Lieutenant Governor of New York is a constitutional office in the executive branch of the government of the state of New York. It is the second highest-ranking official in state government. The Lieutenant Governor is elected on a ticket with the governor for a 4-year term. Official duties dictated to the Lieutenant Governor under the present New York Constitution are to serve as President of the State Senate, serve as acting governor in the absence of the governor from the state or the disability of the governor, or to become governor in the event of the governor's death, resignation or removal from office via impeachment. Additional statutory duties of the Lieutenant Governor are to serve on the New York Court for the trial of impeachments, the State Defense Council, and on the Board of Trustees of the College of Environmental Science and Forestry. The office is currently held by Kathy Hochul. Most lieutenant governors take on other duties as assigned to them by the governor. For example, Mary Donoghue took on duties in the areas of small business, school violence, and land use planning, along with serving as a surrogate speaker for the governor in upstate New York. Donoghue's predecessor, Betsy McCoy Ross, worked on Medicare and education policy. Prior to her falling out with Governor George Pataki, Democrat Stan Lundeen, who served under Governor Mario Cuomo, was active on technology and housing issues during his 2 terms in office. While governor and lieutenant governor are elected by a single joint vote in the general election, they run separately in the primaries. In 1982, Mario Cuomo won the Democratic nomination for governor, but his running mate Carl McCall lost the lieutenant governor nomination to Alfred Del Bello. Del Bello was elected with Cuomo, but resigned in 1985, complaining that Cuomo did not give him anything to do. McCoy Ross had been elected on a ticket with Pataki in 1994 but soon broke with him on state policy. He dropped her from his 1998 re-election ticket, and she became a Democrat and ran for governor on the Liberal ticket. Prior to Patterson's succeeding Eliot Spitzer on March 17, 2008, the last lieutenant governor to succeed to the governorship was Malcolm Wilson following the 1973 resignation of Nelson Rockefeller a year before he was appointed the Vice President of the United States. Mario Cuomo was the last lieutenant governor to be elected governor. In the 1994 statewide election, Lt. Gov. Stan Lundeen sought re-election on the Democratic ticket with Gov. Mario Cuomo. Lieutenant Governor Lundeen was unopposed for re-nomination on the Democratic ticket. In the Republican primary, academic Betsy McCoy was the only candidate. As nominated by the Republican State Convention, Ms. McCoy was selected as a running mate by state Sen. George Pataki. Pataki reportedly also considered Sofa Bed heiress Bernadette Castro and Assembly Minority Leader Clarence Rappalia as possible running mates as well. The Pataki-McCoy ticket defeated the Cuomo-Lundeen ticket in the general election. In 1997, following a falling out for most of their term, Gov. George Pataki dropped Lieutenant Governor Betsy McCoy Ross from the ticket. Pataki embarked on a year-long process to select a new running mate for Lieutenant Governor. After reportedly considering State Parks Commissioner Bernadette Castro, State Sen. Mary Lou Rart and Erie County Controller Nancy Naples, Pataki nominated Judge Mary Donoghue as his running mate. Judge Donoghue was unopposed for the Republican nomination. Several candidates entered the race for the Democratic lieutenant governor nomination. State Sen. Anthony Nanula of Buffalo reportedly considered the race and then decided against running. Plattsburgh Mayor Clyde Rabadeau, Brighton Town Supervisor Sandra Frankel, Buffalo Councilwoman Barbara Kavanagh, and Attorney Charlie King of Rockland County announced their candidacies for the nomination. Councilwoman Kavanagh withdrew from the race at the Democratic State Convention. Mayor Rabadeau was selected as a running mate by New York City Council Speaker Peter Vallone and Supervisor Frankel was selected as a running mate by Brooklyn District Attorney Charles Hines. During the state convention, Mr. King received enough support to qualify for the September primary ballot and continued his race. Lieutenant Governor McCoy Ross, who was running for governor, reportedly considered Assemblyman Sam Hoyt as a running mate. As the Liberal Party nominee, Lieutenant Governor McCoy Ross was paired with Jonathan Reiter as a running mate. Independence Party nominee Tom Golisano ran with Laureen Oliver. The Green Party nominee actor Al Lewis ran with Alice Green. Supervisor Frankel won the Democratic lieutenant governor primary and was paired in the general election with Speaker Vallone. The Pataki-Donahue ticket defeated the Vallone, Frankel and the Golisano-Oliver tickets. Reports in early 2002 said that Governor Pa